Hey everyone, what is going on? Joey Contino here, and we get a fun video. Usually we do our annual Contino crabbing commission trip, and we are going to do that probably towards the end of August when the crabs aren't soft and there's a lot more and you can take the females. But today, we're going to go ahead and do, I guess, a mini crabbing trip? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to call it, or we can call it Crabbing in the Wildwoods video. We're going to take out a pontoon boat at Pier 47, catch some crabs, make some memories, and we're taking you along. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. And a thank you to my patrons on patreon.com. Because of them, we can make fun videos like this. If you want to support this channel, have a name at the end of the video and get other cool perks, such as behind the scenes stuff, make sure you subscribe. The links are in the description of this video. Anyway, let's get started.
This video is sponsored by Cluster's Handcrafted Popcorn. Fresh, gourmet popcorn made daily in mouth-watering flavors like Peanut Butter Blast, Cookie Explosion, White Cheddar, and more. Visit Clusters on the Wildwood Boardwalk at Wildwood Avenue or in clusterspopcornwildwood.com, and be sure to use the code SUMMER for free shipping through the end of July.
I haven't really done too much this morning in terms of getting ready for the trip. It's a weird day when it comes to our kind of tides. And so there are time slots throughout the entire day that's available to go take the boats out. And so for today, we're going around 1 p.m., which show up a half an hour early. So today's kind of weird because usually we wake up early and we're like racing out of the house. It's dark, we're tired. I'm like really wide awake. And we're gonna go grab the bunker real quick, which is the bait we're using. I like to either get bunker or flounder backs. And it kind of depends on whatever Dock Street has. For the most part, I like using bunker because bunker is smellier, yuckier. It's kind of what the crabs like. And so I'll go with that. And if I've got some flounder backs, I'll put that in the commercial traps because it's always good to have a mix of different bait. And flounder backs are exactly what you think it is. It's after they fillet the flounder, they have, you know, the bones and the skin. There's still some meat in there. And so you'll take that, let that sit outside for about a half an hour in direct sunlight so it gets smellier, and then you're good to go. So let's quickly run to Dock Street. We have about 6 people. I got about 25 pieces of bunker, which you can see right here. I took it out so they can start the frosting. And then we're gonna cut them into 3s depending on the size, because some of these are smaller, some will be 2s. Look at some massive ones in here, which will come into 3s. You get a head, a middle, and a tail. And that's what you'll use on the hook for when you're crabbing. Now, I'm in the process of cutting all of the bunker, but I figured I mentioned bunker a lot. Let me show you what a bunker is. It's a very oily fish, and it smells like an oily fish, but the crabs love it. They love the oils. They love the smell of it. They love when it's kind of left out and kind of mucky and ugly, and this is what I like. Some people say flounder backs are good. I was unable to get any on this trip. They didn't have any. And other people say go with chicken. I've done chicken before. Chicken's gonna be left out. It's gonna get smelly and disgusting. But it doesn't really work that well. I mean, I put them in commercial pots and it was kind of like, nah. But anyway, so this is the bunker. This is a smaller one, so I'll cut this one in half. The other pieces, though, are pretty big. And so you cut the head off, you got a middle section, and then you got the tail. People ask me, what's the best? The tail. For some reason, I like the tail the most, even though there's a lot of meat in the middle. But the reason why I think this is not the best is because unless you put this straight through, the crab will take the whole thing with it. And in here, this is all hard. They're not able to get through here, so it's the only spot. So that's why when you pull it up, it comes up like that way. So I would go with the tail for the most part. With these smaller ones, I'll just cut, like literally just cut this in half. And then you got your 2 pieces. Oh, that fell down. And then they always say you have to kiss it for good luck. So I'm not kissing it. You're funny. If you thought I was gonna, you are funny, my friend. But look at those guts inside. Crabs love them. Anyway, bunker's ready to go. We're gonna check the traps and then head out. Here is our bucket of bunker. Yeah, it's a bucket of bunker. Anyway, let's put this together, bring this outside, put the traps, and then we're gonna get moving. Now, I don't actually take out any of the equipment yet. I don't know, it's kind of like a relaxing day. I just took out the coolers and a few things, but let's take out all the equipment, bring it outside, make sure nothing is dry rotted because this is the first time we're using them. you don't want to throw a nice trap into the water and then go to pull it up and boom, it's gone. So we'll take out the hand lines, we'll take out the traps, we'll look at the commercial traps, and we'll make sure that everything is kind of good to go. We're going with traps like this. We've got 6 of these ones. We've got 1 commercial. I already put my licensing information on there. We've got hand lines. They're in here. 6 of them. So we've got 12 together, plus magnet fishing. And, you know, in case you need a gaff line anywhere. We got our bunker, our net, and we're all set. All together we got 12, so it's enough for everyone to have 2 each. A hand line and then a regular trap. And then we'll see what happens with the commercial. So let's get loaded up and headed out. And remember, folks, we're playing for the golden crab. Yeah, if you don't know what that is, you gotta watch other videos. And yes, it actually is a golden crab. Legit a golden crab. Anyway, let's go. We are officially here, everyone, at Pier 47, and I can't say enough good stuff about this place. I've been coming here since we started doing the Contino crabbing condition, but generations used to come here and go crabbing throughout the years, and so this is our traditional place. There are other places on the island, but I think we're at 225 plus tax for 4 hours. That's all you need. Today is going to be, with the heat index, 104. It's going to be hot. And so we're here at Pier 47. We're unloading. Our boat is pulling up now. We're going to get on the water, and we've got 4 hours. Hopefully we'll catch some. I talked to a few folks. They said we caught about 14. Other guys said we caught 24. And if we catch 24, I would be surprised. That would be a really good time. I mean, it's June. Usually we don't see that kind of crabbing until the end of July and August. So I'm excited. Let's get the stuff out of the car and get on the boat. The crew is over here. Our gear is straight ahead. And the boat just pulled out. We're on the dock, headed to the boat. Here we go. There's one of the new ones too. Woo! Mike and Julia caught the first crabs. Julia's got a male. Look at him. Mike's got a female. Woo! We gotta see if they're keepers. Look at them. We got a male here, a male there, and another one in the bucket.
Yes, that was humongous.
It's a big one. We're only 12 minutes in, and we've already caught a decent amount. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. Gosh, we're doing so good. We have a baby here. He's a little too small. It's like a gravy crab. Let's see. It's stuck under the boat, so you gotta pull it up just slowly so it doesn't hit the boat, because then the crab would fall off. You got it, you got it. Oh no, no, don't pull it yet.
I don't know.
Yeah, you'll see, just keep going slower. You got it, you got it.
I didn't feel him.
You don't feel him anymore? You never know. Pull it up, and now you got one. Oh, don't fall. There we go. It's a female, it's a good size too. Guys, this boat is trying to cramp our style here. Like, oh, these guys are crabbing really good. We actually are. We got 8 so far, 8 keepers in here. Hard to see, but they're in here. Mostly males. I think we have 1 female or 2 females in there. Just so you guys know, if you come crabbing near my boat and you ask me how the crabs are, I'm going to tell you every time it's awful. Just letting you know right now. Even if it's awful, I'm going to tell you it's awful. Or I'll tell you it's good. So don't believe anything I say on the waters. And don't do what these people are doing right now, because if you look on the map, you're not supposed to go that way. Well, on the map is right here is where we're at, and they're going down where it's going to be very, very low tide in about an hour and a half. So they're cutting it very tight. These guys are having a good time, but I don't think they really know what they're doing, because they're moving other power and still doing hand lines at the same time. Can't catch it that way, guys. But they keep hitting the bottom. They got stuck all the way down there for about 25 minutes. Look at that monster. Julia's pulling one out. 1 second, Mike. We don't have a net yet.
Wait, I think it's actually caught on the...
All right, pull up slowly. We'll see if there's anything on it.
No, I think it got caught on something. I think I caught on something. It's too heavy.
Have you got 2 on there?
I highly doubt that.
No, nothing. Oh yeah, they can't. Yeah.
See, that's what I thought.
All right. We just had 2 on. This one just came off. And this one right here just came in. There's another keeper. Wow. Wow. There we go.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. We got a female. It's a female. Oh, there she goes. We are currently crabbing, and right now we're doing really good. Look at this. We have about 14. A couple males. male and female. We have 2 females and a couple male. Looking good so far. This guy here had some booger problems, though. Whew. Honestly, never see something this big. Still gonna have some. Put it up on the mud to that's a problem. We moved to a new spot, but the wind picked up and the boats are like shaking like crazy, and the roly-polies are coming in, so the crabs are not having any of it. Look at these roly-polies. It's kind of a scene, but at the same time, because of the wind, it means there are no gnats or greenheads, which is like, that's perfect. I'm not going to complain. Now remember, you have to let go any female crabs that are pregnant. If you caught one, I just want to share with you before we let her go so that you know what it looks like. First, let me show you the difference. You see how he kind of has a tip? That means it's a male and he's got blue claws versus a female, which if you stand here you can see she's got like painted tips. And her bottom is very different. You kind of see it there. And so on a female crab, it's like that too. You got female pregnant crab here, pink on the side, and we just want to flip you over for a second. You can see the orange, which means she's pregnant. See here? That means she's pregnant. So we're gonna let her go. Now you know. Here is another pregnant crab. See, it's not orange, but these are eggs. Nice and dark, they're eggs, so they can go right back in. And while we're here, here's some marine life for you. This is a jellyfish that, when it touches you, it's going to hurt for a little bit. It's some tentacles, and it's currently swimming away from us. But yeah, you don't want to touch those ones. They hurt a little bit. There goes the Atlantic Star heading out to sea. 4-hour trip. We're now heading back to port, and we have a decent amount of crabs. The last round of it was mostly just female. So we got some big waves heading our way, so hold on. Whoa! The commercial pot has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this is a female and pregnant. She's going back. That was a little too small, so we might have maybe 2. Look at these keepers in the back bay. Woo! Joel, how did we do?
We did amazing.
We got more than we thought?
Yes.
Yeah, we caught a lot.
Oh my god.
I think we did great.
So good.
Yeah. Man, oh man, what a trip. 19 keepers. Right now I have them on ice because it's only like 4:30. We're probably headed to the beach for 2 seconds. But tonight's dinner, get a load of this. I didn't expect for us to get this many crabs, so we're going to be boiling crabs with shrimp, with corn, sausage, potatoes, some kind of small peppers for like a good half an hour, 40 minutes. And then I'm making homemade crab cakes. I have my own secret recipe. I call it the no filler, though there's very little filler inside of it. If you want to see that recipe, I'll link that in the description of this video. And usually I have a massive boiler. I don't have it with me today, so we're going to do it on the stove top. That being said, I'm going to clean the pot and get things rolling. I'm going to go ahead and clean out these crabs, but I'm going to skip this part because everyone in the last video said, no, I don't want to see that. We did this in the most humane way possible. We put it in really cold ice water so they're sedated. It's the best way of doing it. Take the shells off, we'll cook them down. If I wasn't doing a boil with a smaller pot, I would have kept the shells on and just threw them right in, but since limited space, it makes more sense to do it that way. So here we go. And boom, they're all clean and ready to eat. It's actually a lot of crab, so I'm excited. We have the pot pretty much ready to go. So first we'll put in everything else, and then the crabs. And this boil I'm doing is a little bit different than the other ones. I wasn't actually planning on doing a full boil. I was gonna do the crab cakes, which I told you can do all that, but halfway through this, the girls are like, there's way too much food here for the crab cake. So I'll have to save that for tomorrow. But you can watch that full video of me making them. I'll link that in the description of this video. But let me show you what we're putting inside this. Besides the crabs, I've got 3 pounds of shrimp. Got sausage. Actually, I'm gonna put more sausage in it. We have corn, potatoes. We got lemons. And of course, Old Bay, which, I should say that this video is brought to you by Old Bay. It's not. it's not. It's actually brought to you by Clusters Popcorn on the Boardwalk. Anyway, that being said, this is what we use, and we use a lot of this stuff. There you guys go. That was our fun crabbing trip. I'll be honest with you, the food was amazing. We caught more crabs than I ever expected on a day in June. Okay, because usually you don't catch much and they're shedding, and I mean 19 is really, really good. More than, I mean, the other boats in front of us only caught 4. All these were tide. You know, as we got out there, it was like halfway through the tide change, and it got so quick that unfortunately, you know, you weren't going to catch anything. But before that, it was great. So let me know what you think about our trip in the comment section below. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. Remember, we're like less than, 5,000 away to 100,000? So we do need every subscription. You guys are the best. This is 10 years of doing all this. And hopefully soon we're going to have a meet and greet sometime in August. So stay tuned for that. And as always, we'll see you on the beach, which is down that way. So I'll see you later. Bye.